got my iced coffee. Gonna get ready. So yeah, I like at the end of the month, I always like to get all of my houseplants that I bought in that month and show you guys a massive plant haul. Showing you guys all the plants that I got, where, why, and how much. And last month it was not that bad. I think it was like maybe 15 plants or 20 plants ish that I got. The previous month of that was January, and I got a lot. When I came back, I bounced back, so I got a lot of plants, and I still have them. I think it'll be pretty fun, maybe like in a future video, like show you guys updates every 2 months, like, you know. So the plants that I did on January, I'll give you guys updates as of. Anyways, so I counted how many plants I got this month of March of 2024. I did notice I got a lot of small plants than big plants, and I think that has to do with the fact that they're cheaper and it helps me to get it. I feel like when I get a big plant, I love massive house plants. I would choose that out of anything, but I'm also considering, you know, I'd rather have a variety of house plants than when I have a small apartment, right? And I have a limited space, kind of ish, as in grow lights and light source. And if you get a big plant, it's gonna need a lot of light. And that massive plant, like a massive split leaf philodendron, can equal to like 20 tiny plants or 15 tiny plants. I'd rather get 15 or 20 tiny plants than a massive split leaf philodendron. Oh my god, that scared me. That was Valentino. And yeah, so that's my mentality now for 2024, is to get like tiny plants. I feel like a lot of people are doing that, and I did got inspired by a lot of people as well, getting tiny plants and watching them grow, and the satisfaction of like, you made it happen, you made it grow, you made it reach to where it's at. It's a lot more rewarding. I love a nice jungle vibe, but at the same time, when there's pest problems, like, I don't know, I'd rather just watch it grow over time. So, and again, it's cheaper, so that's the biggest thing. So yeah, I counted and I got 34 houseplants. That mirror is kind of bothering me, but I hope like it's not gonna cause a problem. 35 houseplants. One of them is more of an outdoor plant, and it's going to be treated as an outdoor plant to the balcony. I would never bring it inside because I feel like I've seen this plant when we were renting my grandma's house outside in like 100 Fahrenheit. Like, this plant thrives in bright and direct light and hot temperatures, and that's not gonna happen in the apartment. So yeah. Another sip of my iced coffee. It's just regular Folgers Colombian coffee. Boyfriend got it for me because I ran out of coffee grains, and I was running on espresso shots because I had a lot of fine grain, and yeah. And then I added some skinny syrup. I think it's salty caramel. It's like, it's so good. It's like so good. Very fast, very simple, really good. So let me just take a sip. Had some good cup of joe. Now I do want to show you guys this plant. I didn't got it this month, but it's putting out a new leaf, and I want to show it to you. It is so beautiful. I am in love, and it's my summer glory philodendron. Every time it puts out a new leaf, at the camera it doesn't look that bright on the camera, but it looks like this beautiful like red, like a starburst, kind of like, it's just, it looks very delicious, to be honest. The recent biggest leaf was this one, and she was so like saturated and iconic and just beautiful. I think I did post it on Facebook and Instagram, like the leaf. Now she hardened off, and now she's a beautiful green. She gave me this one now. Now I did move her, and the leaf is a little bit smaller. It can still stretch, but I feel like maybe me moving it around kind of like stressed it out a little bit. So, but I'm still really in love with this plant. I'm just in awe by it. And then it does have another leaf coming in over here. You can kind of see right there. And then another one over here. There's like a mixed variety of like, here's another one too. They're just super tiny, but the biggest one is obviously like this massive one over here. It's so good. And I got this one from Urban Jungle at Lowe's. It was a while back. Look at that. Y'all, like, would I get another one? Possibly not, because I have not seen one this big, and I don't want to get a tiny one. I mean, because I already have one. If I see it for clearance, I'll 1000% snatch it, big or small. I want to save one. I am also getting into that this month. Surprisingly, I got a few plants on clearance, but last month February. I got a lot of plants on clearance. They're doing really, really good, by the way. Kind of makes me question of that plant if it's this month or the following month, the previous month. Anyways, but yeah, this plant is just, if you have a summer glory philodendron, and there's a lot of different varieties of philodendrons out there that do this kind of like beautiful leaf, like they all green, but like one pops out like really saturated and poppy. It's just so stunning. It's just so stunning. And it's a really, really easy plant to look after. Ooh. And y'all know me, I love plants that are easy to look after. I also have these like fake candles that I bought. You guys can barely, it turned on, it got smacked on the floor. I noticed when they fall on the floor, they turn on. And I like to like set a cute little, oh my god, a cute little vibe in the living room. Yeah, so I guess I'm procrastinating out. I just don't know where to start, but I guess we're just gonna start, I guess, with these two. So I got these two golden pothos from Walmart. I know they're so common, so basic, but I didn't have any golden pothos because that was one of the first plants I got rid of months back when I had my little like episode. And I got rid of them because like one, they were really big, and then number two, they had mealybugs, and number three, I know I can get these plants almost anywhere, but I was kind of picky as I was like looking for plants. I wanted a cheap one because these are pretty cheap, and sometimes you can get them like really variegated. But I kind of just gave off. I mean, I gave up. I saw these at Walmart. These are $10.97. I like how they already come with the hooks. They're really nice like that. They have a nice amount of growth and they are starting to vine. And I guess how I'm hanging on the ceiling, and not much to say about this. I just love a golden pothos. I love the variegation. I love how simple it is to look after it. And yeah, you can also propagate them. And I think I might, just because it's gonna make the plant more bushy. And I would love to have a golden pothos like in a cute little terracotta. That's the only plant of pothos that I'll put in terracotta. I was gonna make sure that it stays nice and moist, because pothos, like if you let them dry out for too long, they'll turn yellow leaves, and then you're gonna start having bald spots, and it's a pain in the butt kind of to like fix that kind of issue. But yeah, I would love to have one of these like in the middle. Like, I don't know, I just love these. I love golden pothos hanging in the ceiling or just on a shelf trailing down. They're just beautiful and iconic, and that's why they're just that girl. We always see these plants because they're just awesome. So next up, I guess I'm gonna show you guys the outdoor plant that I was talking about. Trust me, there's some exciting stuff, but I'm just gonna go like from what I'm seeing right now. But I got this one. It's a potato vine. I was more interested on the green one. I don't know if it's a different variety, but I used to grow this one when we had a yard, and this plant is like grows like wildfire. It propagates super duper easily. It is so beautiful, and it can tolerate the summer heat of Texas, the humidity and the heat, and it loves it. And I want some plants in the, what do you call it, like in the little fence on the balcony, damn it, I forgot what it's called. Damn it. Like the balcony fence. I forgot what it's called. But I would love to like propagate, like this plant so easy to propagate, y'all. And I would love to have like a cute little like curtain of this beautiful potato vine just there. It looks like a neon pothos, but it can take direct sunlight, and it's a really heavy feeder. I know that for sure. I need to fertilize it, but this is more of an outdoor plant. And then the purple one, I just got it because I thought it was cool, but it is a really slow growing one compared to the green one. But yeah, I just got it, and I do have it in this container as a cash pot. By the way, the golden pothos, like I said, were $10.97, and this was $19.98. Kind of expensive considering how this plant like propagates super duper easily and grows really fast. But I gave in and I wanted it, and I like how it was like 2-in-1. I can share it. These are really fun to share with my mom. She's already in the list, so she wants a cutting of that because it's a really fun plant to grow in the yard. Next up is going to be this one. It does look really bone dry, but to be fair, that's how I treat them. Also, that's Valentino in the background. He's using the restroom, so he's in the color. But this is my string of dolphins, and it is completely dried out. That's when I go ahead and bottom water it. That's how I keep my string of dolphins alive. I used to have some previously, and my biggest, longest one was beautiful. It was doing super duper good. But that's how I do it. I let the soil completely dry out, and then I just place it in a cash pot, basically another plant that has no holes. And I put it inside of there with some water and a little bit of fertilizer, depending if it's time to fertilize it, which it is for this one. I let it sit a couple hours and not overnight, and then I just take it out, drain the excess water, and then I hang it back in the fence or wherever I have it placed up. And then it lasts longer. Oh my god. And then it lasts longer on, like, you know, not needing water, which is nice. It makes life easier. I have a lot of plants to water. But it's a string of dolphins. I got it for $12.98, and I think I got it from Home Depot. Don't look that cute, but that's because she's thirsty. These are also seeds, and I'm pretty sure this could be pretty valid because this plant's outside. It's also getting direct sunlight. And yeah, I mean, these plants usually do take direct sunlight. I think it was already hardened off at the Home Depot. But I love this plant a lot. It's super duper cute. You can kind of see the little dolphins going on. It looks really cute. Super duper cute. So that's really, really fun. Talking about strings, I finally found a string of turtles from Costa Farm. It was $16.98 at a Lowe's, and y'all, it's just so cute. It's so cute. I was watching videos how to care for it because, like, I always thought this plant was super duper adorable, but I didn't quite know how to care for it, and I didn't even bother to like look up the care instructions or like videos because I never found this plant. It's a really difficult plant to find. Well, for me, I've never seen it, and now I'm seeing them. I went to 2 locations and I saw them on both. So they're starting to push these out, which is really, really exciting. And from what I've heard, it's a really easy plant to look after. And what about it? It's like any other string, but people say like the care instructions are like all the same, like with the string plants, like the string of hearts and the string of dolphins. I let them dry out. My variegated string of hearts is also outside. It's getting direct sunlight. It's looking gorge and it's doing super duper good, but it's been bone dry for like a week. And I'm gonna go ahead and bottom water it as well with my string of dolphins, separate plants with, of course, so it doesn't spread anything. But I feel like this plant wants to stay moist, but maybe not. Maybe I should just let it dry out completely and then I'll water it. I do want to propagate it to make some plant insurance just in case if something happens. His cat litter is clean, by the way. I'm really curious why he's doing that. I don't know if it's out of boredom. I haven't reset his, I call them reset when I dump out the whole cat litter. I do it once a month. I don't know if you're supposed to do it more than often. So it could be that. I mean, this month's about to end anyway, so it's gonna be time to reset the entire cat litter. But yeah, super duper cute. Not much to say about it. I just love the leaves. They look like actual turtle shells, and that makes so much sense why they call it string of turtles. And I finally got it, and I don't know, I just like to look at it every now and then because it's just super cute. Like, I've never seen something so tiny. I know what's up with this though. A lot of the tips are like burnt. I do have it in a very, very bright spot in the balcony, indirect, of course. And I feel like it's gonna grow pretty fast. I am seeing some like new shoots coming out, even though I just got it from a couple of days ago. I am seeing a lot of growth, and yeah, so I'm hoping it's gonna do good with me because I don't want to kill it. If I kill it, I'm gonna get so sad. Let me take a sip. I'm so relaxed. Alrighty. Next up is this one. I got a Pothos Enjoy, and I got this from Lowe's. It was, it doesn't show the price tag. I think I took it out. It was for like $13 or $14.98 or $13.98. That's usually how much they go for, but it's a Pothos Enjoy. I have the pearls and jade. The way I know the difference is like it has like a marble effect on the foliage because they look pretty similar, but the Pothos Enjoy is more splashy and it doesn't have that kind of marble look. I am just super duper happy that I finally have one. I think it's gorge. I mean, all the varieties are beautiful, but like I want one of each. I think that's really, really cool. It's like, you know, like Pokemon, you gotta collect them all. And yeah, I'm just happy I finally got one. I also love this cash pot. I also love how like it comes with everything. Like it's really, really nice and really, really thoughtful. It even comes with this too. So you can take this thing out and you can just use it from the actual string, but I just have it like this. I don't really care. It's just really, really nice. I like this a lot and it's beautiful. So y'all know how I'm entering my Calathea Stramante phase, and it's kind of dangerous because we know how like they can be a little bit finicky. I have the humidity, I believe so, and I am using distilled water now. I water all of them with distilled water because I'm a little bit paranoid to let them get crisped up. Looking at my Charlie Stramante, she is doing beautiful. She's putting out so many new leaves, but she is getting crispy. I feel like I was fertilizing it too much, or it could be the tap water, but none of my cactus is showing signs of stress. But I got another silver band from Maranta. I couldn't, y'all. I have my OG one, well, my first one. It's in the planting room and it's doing so good. It's doing so good. It's so beautiful. And I just had to get another one. I'm gonna have to edit this video. Damn it. The funny thing is, I got this for $9.98 and ended up repotting into a bigger planter. I just saw this at Lowe's from Urban Jungle, and they're also massive and beautiful. They're 4-inch planters, but they're really, really big. I'm just so happy because like I've been wanting one of these for so bad, and now I am seeing them everywhere. I'm just like, the same thing with the Thai constellations. Can they do that with the variegated fiddle leaf fig? Like, it's just so insane. And this Maranta is like so easy to look after. It's just so stunning. And I also like the back. It's like a purple. Super cute, super cute. So yeah, I do have it outside, by the way. I feel like since I ended up repotting in a bigger planter, it wasn't a 4-inch planter, and I put into one of these big ones. It seems pretty happy. It's putting out lots of new leaves and lots of new straws. Since it's in a bigger planter, it allows me to like have more wiggle room on watering, because if it's outside, it's gonna dry out a lot faster, and that's gonna suck. Calatheas they don't like that. They like to stay moist. So really fun about this one. Next up is this one. I'm not sure if I got this last month or this month. It's a bird's nest fern that I got for clearance. I'm pretty sure it's this month. I'm remembering it now. I got it for clearance. It was for $24.98, but I got it for $12.50 basically. And ever since I got it, it's starting to push out lots of new leaves, and I think it looks really cute when it does that. I do have it outside as well. It was getting direct sunlight for a while, and some of it got burnt. As you can see, a little bit of burnt. Now some of it already came like that, but it did got even more burnt than what it was before. But even then, it's putting out so many new leaves, and this is like one of its newest ones. It looks really good. I can cut off these other ones, but it's still green, and I want to allow the plant to like still like photosynthesize and have that energy so it can like bounce back and look nice. I'm just gonna chop it off because of aesthetics personally. And so it's really bad, and then I'll just cut it off because it's not being productive, it's not doing anything, but it's still green, and there's a huge amount of surface of green to allow to photosynthesize. But it's really nice. I got it for clearance, and I mean, if not, I got this nice cash pot, which is really nice as well. So that's really fun. I got it at Lowe's, by the way. And the silver band Maranta, that was for $9.98 at H-E-B, even though they're like 12 or 13 bucks. And to be fair, they're a lot bigger. Next up is this one. Valentino, get down. Girl, what? I got this variegated ginger lily. I just call it variegated ginger. It was for $12.98. I got it from Lowe's, and I just love this plant a lot. I love it. I really do. I love the variegation on the leaves. I do have it outside. I have a lot of plants outside, and that's because like I want them to like grow fast. But I don't know, the conditions are pretty rough, and right now it's a really windy day. They're all being like I think a fiddle would like that outside right now. Even then, I don't have that much space, like good quality space inside. I don't want to add more grow lights, because I remember back then I was adding more grow lights in my apartment. Girl, tell me why like the fuse went like, it then exploded, but the power went out, like a section of the apartment, and I was like, maybe I'm overloading the outlets. So I had to calm down, and I gotta be considerate more than ever. Me, because I wasn't thinking correctly, and I put too many grow lights in one room. So the plant room. But now I learned to not do that. But yeah, I have it outside, and it is getting morning sunlight. It seems like it's doing okay. It was drying out, and also when I got it, it was like out. I had to add some extra soil to cover the roots. I want to repot it, and I honestly might repot it because I don't know if I don't know. It's too high up, and you can kind of see it. I don't like that. It makes me feel so uncomfortable, but it's a really pretty one, and it's a variegated ginger. So this plant it looks like a Calathea, right? But it's not, girl. It looks like the Never plant, which by the way, it is on the list as well of this month that I got. But Yeah, I love this plant a lot, but it was cheap. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people don't really like have this as a house plant. It is said that it's for 3 to 6 hours of morning sun. So basically it could be treated as a house plant. It doesn't need a lot of light. But looking at the variegation, and I don't know, girl. I don't know. I have no idea. I feel like whenever you bring an indoor outdoor plant like a tree, for example, every time I grow an avocado or a mango inside, for some reason, scale spawns. Every time I have tried to grow an avocado tree from like my little avocados when I'm making my avocado toast, or a mango, scale always pops up. I think they release a specific smell, or maybe they're just, I don't know. So I don't like that. But this one looks like a really easy plant to look after, and it's really, really pretty. I do have it outside. I would love to have it inside, but like I said, I'm running out of space, which is why I'm going tinier and tinier and tinier on plants that I'm getting. Because I really want a jungle, but I'm really gonna be considerate. One thing that I can do, what some people do, is they alter their plants, they move them around. Plants that were in low light, they put it to like a grow light, and the plant that was in grow lights, they put it to like a low light spot. Still like nearby it, but like they share. Does that make sense? So that's something I can do. I do my plants a lot. But I don't know. Next up is this massive bird of paradise. It was really, really cheap. It was $19.98, and it's the orange one. And it has 3 plants in it. Really, really nice. Again, these are sold as like outdoor plants here in San Antonio, Texas. Like you can kind of see the tag. I'm having it as a house plant. Now, I don't think this is like one of the big bird of paradises. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's immature. But I just thought it was really, really cute seeing the tiny leaves. Maybe they will develop into bigger leaves. But I do have this in the balcony getting direct sunlight. It says that it's supposed to be getting full sun. And some of us get those massive bird of paradises. Yeah, a lot of plants that we have inside, like, you'll be surprised. So a lot of them want full on sun, but they're babied and they don't want to do that. So I have it outside in the balcony. I kind of do want it to leave it like in the balcony getting full sun. And if we ever do move, I will leave it outside and let it like just upgrade the planter and let it get bigger and bigger and bigger and use it as an outdoor decor plant. Because it is pretty and I do want it to flower. I don't think it's gonna flower with me inside of the apartment, so I think I have to leave it outside. But I love it for the foliage because it looks very tropical and I love, love, love that aesthetic. Next up is this one. This is an air plant. I got another air plant in my collection. These are for $3.98 and I got it because it was super duper cheap. I also do have this plant outside. A lot of the plants over here in the entrance are gonna be outside because like that's what I did. The more we go back, the more plants are gonna be that I have them inside. But I have it outside because it's been extremely humid outside and I know these air plants love that, and it's getting a lot of light. Air plants need a lot of bright and direct light and not even direct sunlight. And you can kind of see that she's thirsty. Her leaves are starting to curl, but I love that. Like this girl has better hair than me. Like my hair's supposed to be curly and this girl has better curls than me. It's just so pretty. And I got it for like $3.98 at Lowe's, which is not a bad price, and it was pretty big for the size. So it's pretty. Girl, look at this girl. Well, that's pretty. Alrighty. This one, I'm not sure if I got it last month, if I even showed it, but I'm still gonna show it to you because I feel like I remembered, I was like, I didn't show this plant in a video. I forgot what specifically, but I'm gonna show it to you. So this is my variegated cast iron plant. This was like almost like a unicorn plant. Even though I'm seeing a lot of them being variegated, they're not supposed to be sold as variegated. They're supposed to be sold as a basic grain cast iron plant. That's how I've always seen them in the location, in the big box stores. And that's what the tag shows, girl. It doesn't show variegated in here. It's just plain on grain. And it's funny because my grandma used to have this plant in the shade when I was little. And I would always look at the leaves because they were just so pretty. And I even pull them out every now and then because I was just so fascinated by like these long leaves. It's just so pretty. And I got it for $12.98 at Lowe's again. And the outdoor section, I've been getting a lot of outdoor plants. It's just, there's so many pretty plants outside and I just want to look and see what they have. But then I've been finding some cool stuff that I'm like, it says 36 hours of morning light. Maybe I can have that inside. But this is a cute plant. It is variegated, as you can see. Beautiful, has some beautiful variegation going on. And this is considered as a low light plant. It has a similar care as a snake plant. I thought it wants to stay moist like a tropical plant, but no, this girl wants to stay bone dry, like the string of dolphins dry. And ever since then, I don't water it. When I got it, I had it bottom watering for like 2 days. And then I read that, and I read it when I got it, but I was like, I'll let it drink all that water, and then the next day, which took me 2 days, I'll drain out the excess water, and then I'll just like ignore it for like a hot minute. But I'll have it in a good grow light to like speed up the process of the plants drinking up the water from the soil. And yeah, I don't think there's any signs of root rot. She's actually looking up really, really good. I don't see no new leaves coming out than what I got, but yeah, I do have it in a grow light because I do want it to like grow a little bit faster. But this is funny because this was actually a really, really popular plant back in the day. Little fun fact about this plant. And she was really, really trendy, really, really popular back then. And all of a sudden, somebody or like some group of people, somebody influenced this plant to look like a clown. And she dropped her popularity really, really fast. You can look it up on TikTok or Google, which is pretty crazy because like everybody had this plant. It was like the it plant, right? And now nobody has it because it's a clown plant. Like people saw it as a joke, which is so sad. So I love this plant. I'm also planning if it doesn't revert. I want to get the green version. There's also another one. This is green variegation. When you look at variegated cast iron plants, they're actually white and green, which is really, really pretty. They're kind of expensive on Etsy. I don't know. It's pretty uncommon. So yeah, it's really, really cute, and I got it really, really cheap. And the fact that I got it at Lowe's adds a special like touch. So love, love, love. Okay, I think all these other plants now are inside. Those are all the plants that were outside. Actually, the Pothos, that's inside. But when I start showing, I'm gonna start showing you guys the plants that I have indoors and the plants that I got. So this is a silver satin Scindapsus. I got it for $10.97, the same thing as the golden Pothos, same company, same brand. Yeah, I got this at Walmart, and I just needed one. Y'all. It just has this beautiful shimmer, and it's a very common, classic plant. It's beautiful. Y'all, I really, really want the Scindapsus exotica. I used to have it, and it was one of the most beautiful, amazing growing plants, and I regret throwing that. Also, I'm not farting, it's I'm slapping myself. But it was just so beautiful, and it was doing so good. But she went to the trash. I haven't seen it, but I have not seen one that just speaks to me. You know, like, have you ever wanted a plant? You see it in the stores, but it's not speaking to you. If it's either the price or how it looks, or it's just not giving off the vibe that you want. That's how it was with me with the golden Pothos, and now with me also with the Scindapsus exotica. I'm waiting to find the one, and yeah, I'm still waiting, and I'm okay. I'm okay to wait, but it's a really, really pretty Scindapsus. And I have the silver satin now. I have the silver hero, and I have the variegated Scindapsus, the yellow variegated one. It has a specific name, but I just call it variegated, but it's the yellow version. And there's a lot of other beautiful varieties of Scindapsus. I mean, there's also the Moonlight Scindapsus from Costa Farm. That one's really, really nice. I say Costa Farm because they're the ones that usually sell it, and you can usually find it from them. What's other varieties of Scindapsus? There's a cat, I think it's called cat eye. It's like brown, like dark, and it has like a stripe of neon, like yellowish on the middle. It's super pretty uncommon, close to rare. But yes, I got Scindapsus at Walmart for $10.97, and it's really, really cute. I don't regret it. And yeah, the thing is, this plant needs light. You need to give it light. If not, it will start to develop small leaves. I don't want that to happen. I hate when they do that. Scindapsus do it like the worst for me. Except exotica, she was really, really cool, but I had in a grow light. Yeah, this plant, if you don't give it enough light, it will develop tiny, tiny, tiny leaves. I don't like that. I really don't like that aesthetic. All right, next up is going to be this one. This is a Hoya Carnosa Crimson Princess Hoya. I do it in a grow light, and ever since then, she is putting out so many new leaves. I'm telling y'all, I love this plant. She's putting out a lot of new leaves, actually. Like, I see the new leaves everywhere poking out. It's a pretty Hoya. I love this Hoya a lot. There's another one too that's kind of like rounder, I don't really like that one. I used to have that one. I mean, I might get it if one speaks to me, but this one's cute though. I like how flat and simple it is. It looks like a plate, like a simple flat leaf, and it has this beautiful variegation. Also the back, be pretty. Baby is super duper pretty. I know people collect foliage for their flowers, majority of the people, but I collect it for the foliage. And I did. I mean, the flowers are beautiful. That is so weird. I thought it was like they accidentally put a Hoya compacta in here, but it's just a new leaf or an old leaf now. Did that for some reason. It could have been the environment that was stressed out. Because I'm tracking it down and the mother looks normal. So I don't think, because every now and then sometimes they mix cuttings by accident, I'm guessing, but yeah, it's a pretty Hoya and I love the leaves. The care, oh, I got it for 20 bucks. What? Hold on. Yeah, I got it for 1984, so I got it from Walmart. Because now that the hanging baskets from Costa Farm, they're like 20.98, I believe, or 89. They used to be 19 bucks, but then went up. I don't know. But yeah, so it's super cute. I love the foliage. Pretty common, not that exciting, but I do love the foliage. And yeah, I'm just a little bit scared because for some reason Hoyas with me in the summertime, there's always at least one Hoya that's gonna get aphids. And I don't like aphids. I actually see them moving. Spider mites, you have to like zoom in. I'm kind of blind, so I can't really see them moving. Millibugs don't move. Aphids moving, I don't really like that feeling. I don't like it. I don't like it. They're yellow. They're like orangey yellow. Ugh, I can't. They give me the creeps. And they're so ugly. They piss me off. they're so invasive too. Like, oh my god, those so crazy. I think they were like obsessed. I don't have it no more, but it was my Hoya courtesy eye. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Drowned in that. It was so annoying. So disgusting annoying, and it took a while to take care of it. Now I know there's other stuff. I mean, for me, what I do with soft body pests, I do the rubbing alcohol, diluted of course, and it does wonders. It's acid for them, which is pretty cool. I just recently got a insecticide soap from Captain Jack's. It's really recommended from y'all, and I have been using it. I noticed that it gives like a waxy kind of like cover on the leaves, and it doesn't make them look glossy, it makes them look matte, which is kind of cute, but I prefer the glossy look that neem oil does. So I'm using a lot of different things and I'm experimenting. Captain Jack seems pretty cool, pretty chill. It doesn't smell that bad like neem oil. I'm using it more as a preventative on my plants. Like for example, like I have some plants that had a pest outbreak, and now it's kind of like at bay. It's taken care of, but I still like they could be in the soil, they could be like in the hidden. So I spray them with Captain Jack's, just as a preventative, and also if anything, it will kill it. I use rubbing alcohol for like when things are really bad, and it's the lazy route for me. I just spray it every day when I can, and it controls it and it almost eliminates it. Like my corn plants, she was just so bad with mealybugs, and I did the rubbing alcohol. I was doing 50%. Also, sorry if I'm acting weird. I'm not acting like as jumpy as I usually am. It's just my brain is just fried right now, and I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna say it because I don't know how to shut up. I really want to go back to Amazon. Yeah, if you saw that video, a lot of you guys loved. You guys liked the story time. Why I quit Amazon? I loved the structure. I love waking up at 5 in the morning, having my coffee, doing my plant chores, going to work, feeling productive and feeling like rewarded, like I actually, well, just productive. And then I'll go back home, we'll get something to eat, take a shower, fall asleep, and repeat for 4 days. Because for us, I think the vast majority of Amazonians, that's what they call them, they work for 4 days a week and you get 3 days off, which is pretty nice. But you do like 10 hours. I didn't really mind it. Some people don't like that. People don't want like 8 hours, but to each their own. And yeah, I liked it a lot. The pay was pretty good. They were paying pretty good. The benefits were amazing. But I quit because there was an accident going on. Not an accident, but there was like something going on. Like it was peak. The building was full capacity. It was like during Christmas time, and that's peak for Amazon. Peak, girl, everything was filling. Like it was too much. And then I was sweating. I'm very insecure. Even though I shower every morning, I use a lot of products, not too much, but I think that day I probably used too much of lotions. I dry my body with lotion because I wanted to smell like nice. And I can't imagine how that will mix with sweat, being fully blunt and aware. And yeah, the girl behind me, I don't know if she was having a bad day. I know I take things out of context a lot. She can make like sounds. And I quit. I was like, I don't need this. So I walked away because of that. And a little bit of me was like, no, go back. But I was like, no, I don't want to like bother people, you know, literally. But now I don't care. It's a warehouse. I shower. Like, I'm not going to smell like Febreze. I would like to smell like nothing, but it's peak. And the building was hot. It was so hot. It was hot. They had fans. But blowing hot air, girl, be so for real. So the only way to cool down was with sweat and hello. That was the whole problem. So yeah, but now I don't care. And the reason I'm saying this is because I'm an outside person, y'all, by heart. Okay, I'm doing the best I can. It's really, really hard being inside and seeing my plants. There's only so much they can do for me every day until I start looking outside. I do go to the park and I walk outside. People tell me to go ahead and do that, but I do. And I just need a distraction. I need a distraction so bad until like summer can kick in. I mean, I probably would like to stay there longer as much as I can, but I really, really need it. So I've been searching on the website, or like refreshing it, because there's a website you check for jobs. It's pretty easy to get back in. When you quit, you have to wait, like, depending what it is. But usually it's like 60 days you gotta wait so you can go back in. They take me like nothing. All you gotta do is pass your background check and your drug test. I don't do drugs, even though it seems like it, I don't. So I know that's not a concern. And the background check, I don't think I'm a criminal, so I'm good. And yeah, I left because I was thinking like maybe like IRS criminal because I owe them a lot of money. But yeah, I'm trying to go back, y'all. I need a distraction so bad. And I've been checking and I've been joking about it. I've been like, why you let me like quit? Like, oh my god, like I was just joking, like I was just kidding. But so I'm trying to like get over it, but it's really, really hard. It's really, really hard. So I know once I get it, because my boyfriend says like, you're gonna get it, David. I'm like, yeah, am I? I've been checking for a week. They do put out shifts, but I'm kind of literally debating on doing night shift. I know. I don't even know. I don't really know. I'm so desperate, but I know, like, don't do that, David. Because, like, we only have one car. It's going to be a lot. And I just know I'm not built for night shifts. People that do night shifts, they're built different, girl. Like, they can do a lot. So, I don't know. But they do pay, like, $19.40 as a night shift. I live in Texas, so, like, pay is a lot different. I know in California they pay a lot more, but expenses are a lot more. And they also charge you for, like, state, I think so. So they take a lot of it out of your check. Because in California, they pay like $21 an hour. For us, it seems like a lot. Over here, we get like 17. But yeah, so I'm trying to go back. But these jobs, they keep picking them up. So it's first come, first serve. That's basically how it is. So I've been checking like literally every hour. And I'm kind of like shaking because I haven't checked the website right now because I'm recording. I kind of want to stop recording. I want to check right now, but no, it's okay. Watch it be like a position. So yeah, I'm trying to get some shift with my boyfriend. Sorry, I was fumbling about that so much. It's been in my head for so long. And I just don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do. I try to read a book, but it's just not it. So that's why I haven't posted. I'm trying to like pull myself together. Namaste, like David, calm down. Calm down. Next one is Silver Hero Philodendron. Y'all won't believe how much I paid for this. Sorry, I paid, it was like literally $10. I did have it on a cruciferous planter because I'm using it as a cash spot, but so cheap. Now this is a plant, I don't like moss poles, but this is a plant that I will probably give it like a moss pole, not an actual pole. I've seen some like these like clear ones that a lot of influencers are using now. That seems a lot more easier because it's not too exposed with air, so it stays moist a little bit longer and it looks a lot easier to set up. Yeah, down the line I would like to give this to my silver sword because I want it to develop a nice, when they mature their leaves and you give it something to climb on, to develop these beautiful, really, really cool leaves. And I want this baby to do that. But really, really cool. I can't believe H-E-B sold it. I got it from H-E-B. H-E-B is a local grocery store. People always ask me when I say that, but it's a local grocery store. So, yeah. Next up is going to be this one. This was a gift from my mommy, and she got me a Dieffenbachia. I killed Dieffenbachias, but I do have my camouflage. She's kind of going a little bit downhill, and she could be thirsty right now. She's bouncing back. I really don't see no pests. This is my Dieffenbachia camouflage. Listen, it don't look that like lush and really, really crazy, but I used to kill them. Because they would always say low light. It is not a low light plant for me. This plant, like, I cannot put it in a low light. It's gonna like go, it's gonna die. So I have it in like bright indirect spots. I have this one on a grow light, and that's the only way I can keep this Dieffenbachias alive. I also make sure that the soil is moist. I won't try to like let it dry out, because if you let it dry out for too long, like when I say too long, it's like you see it physically dry. Like I can tell you right now. So like I'm looking at this right now, kind of lightweight. It still looks pretty dark. It looks kind of moist, but it's kind of repelling from the planter. So this has like 3 days, maybe 4 days max, before it starts developing yellow leaves and it starts looking more bald. It starts just looking nasty. Also, that's how I got it, by the way. So that's not me. Okay. Because I'm kind of proud how I'm able to keep it alive. And it is putting out a new beautiful leaf. This is one of the classic Dieffenbachias, but I am telling you, like, I used to love Dieffenbachias. And funny fact, like, this was one of the first plants that I got and I killed. But I'm really, really happy now that I'm able to keep them alive, because there's so many beautiful varieties of Dieffenbachias out there. So many beautiful ones, honestly. And I think I nailed it. Oh my God. If anybody tells me, yeah, it's good for low light, I'm gonna go feral. Cause girl, that's how I killed them every time. No. But yeah, my mommy got it for me, and yeah, I'm just gonna take extra care for it. Next one is this one. I do have my Thanksgiving cactus, and now I have a spring cactus, aka Easter cactus, I believe. Look at the little flowers. I got this from Walmart, and I got it for $5.97. The flowers are so beautiful. And there's people that like flowers from Hoyas. That's cute. I envy you, because I cannot make my Hoyas flower unless I have them outside. But these Easter cactus bloom for me pretty easily. And honestly, I'm probably going to be getting more of them. I want to get each color. There's also a variegated one that is on my wish list. The only person that I've seen has had it. I think Clemmy Ashley has had it like a long time ago. And then wild fern also. I think Ashley Anita found one on a local. I have not found any. The only way I can get one is from Etsy, and it's kind of expensive. So down the line, I would like to get one. I really, really, really want a variegated Easter cactus, spring cactus. I don't know what variety it is, but it's variegated. Even though the green is kind of cute. I'm gonna show you guys my other one. I had this Thanksgiving cactus for. It could be Christmas cactus, but I think it's a Thanksgiving cactus. I got this girlie like 4 years, and she has not grown for me at all. I had her in a planter for like 2 years, and that's probably why the planter sucked. And there was barely any drainage holes, so I was letting it dry out, and the plant was not like really happy about that. Like it was not okay. And then the planter sucked. And then I ended up repotting it in a terracotta. But it seemed like it didn't like that. It was not doing so good. But the second I gave it a ceramic, it's a terracotta, but it's glazed. I'm gonna show it to you right now. Saying glaze and having coffee like taste in my mouth is making me crave like some like Krispy Kreme donuts that are warm with the coffee right now. Like, oh my God, those. So I'm getting hungry. When I get hungry and stressed out, I crave fast food. Like I want the most fattiest burger. Like, by the way, I did have sardines yesterday. I try to eat healthy. I love sardines. They look nasty. I'll give you that. They smell really strong. I don't like tuna. I'll eat tuna, but like, But sardines are like a superfood. They're one of the most, out of all the fishes, they have the lowest mercury in them, the lowest calories too, a lot of healthy fats in it, and a lot of protein. And you can eat a good amount of them. They're so good. They're so good. I love, like, I just gotta, like, it's a brain thing. Like, I gotta, like, mix it and make it look like tuna so I don't want to soup fish. And then I eat it. I'm okay with the bones too. I know this is so weird. But I'm okay with eating, like, salmon. Girl, I love salmon too, but it's expensive. And it's a pain in the butt to cook too. Sardines with bones. it's kind of, it's okay. Because they're so tiny that they melt. Like, you don't feel it in your tongue. You don't feel it in your mouth. But it's just weird, like, seeing it. So I had sardines with a salad. But usually I prefer to eat it with rice and, like, some sort of vegetables on the side. It's so good. I love sardines. So, I don't know why I was talking about sardines, by the way. I'm so random. I'm sorry. I'm so quirky. So let me show you. Like my oldest one. This is the one that I'm talking about. I get it from the flea market. I think it's Shredder's Village. If you want to go ahead and check it out, she has so many of these. I love it. And I ended up repotting it, and look, there are so many new leaves. I've also been watering it and fertilizing it. Look at all these leaves. Y'all, this plant wasn't doing nothing for me for years, so I ended up repotting it, giving it some fresh soil, a nicer planter, like, you know, so it can stay moist. And I let it dry out, but then, damn, you can kind of see like it's developing some bones. Yeah. This plant reminds me of our first apartment with my boyfriend, and it's very sentimental. It's kind of crazy, like, out of all the plants that I've had, that I've, like, all the purges that I've done, depression episodes, there are some plants that have been like my ride and die. Well, a lot of them could have been, but there's just some plants that have been with me for everything, and it's just so awesome. Like, plants are really, really awesome. I think so. Like, plants are a blessing. No, honestly, like, I think plants, I say, like, plants carry memory. Not them specifically, well, to some extent they possibly do. But I say as in, like, when somebody gives you a plant, or when you buy a plant, like, a lot of us, well, I know that I do. When I get stressed out, or I'm going through something, I go plant shopping to relax, and then I buy a plant. So that feeling or that memory, anything that happened that day, or things get tied to that plant. So I can look at a plant, majority of them, and I can kind of feel and remember, like, when I got it, or like what was going on. So that's why I say plants have memory for me. When I look at my entire collection, I can see, like, I can tell you a story of each plant and what was going on that day, and why I got it, the vast majority of them. And then with these other plants that I have, I can't really, there's just so much, I don't know, honestly don't. But it's just impressive. It's really, really impressive to see how, like, they're still with you. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but it's just really, really cool. And I'm really, really happy that I was gonna say something different. I'm really happy that I was able to hit the nail with this one, and I made it happy now. So I just water it when it starts to get really dry, and honestly, I will water it right now. That's what I do. And it's on a very bright, it's on my south-facing windows right now. It gets a little bit of direct sunlight, but it gets a lot of bright and direct light. So I think that's what's promoting a lot of this. And I'm gonna leave it where it's at because it's really, really happy. So I love, love, love Easter cactuses, Christmas cactuses, I think that's what they're called. And spring cactuses, Easter cactus. And then that one, by the way, is red flowers. My Easter cactus is, and I got them from Lowe's. I think the same price. It was like on a 4-inch planter. The same size as this one, by the way, the with the white flowers. But yeah, there's a lot of other pretty ones too. There's some with pink flowers. I think there's just pink, white, and red. I think I saw like a purple one, but it was like pink. It was like a hot purple, like something like that. Really, really pretty. Really, really, really pretty. Alright, next up is this one. I got this plant for Clarence, and my boyfriend got it for me. I think so. He's been spoiling me, girl. Like, I think he's trying to like help me to stay like sane, to not go feral. He's an amazing boyfriend. We're about to hit 6 years being together. He gets mad because I don't remember. Girl, I have a bad memory. Okay, I gotta eat some jellyfish. Supposedly there's like supplements and have like jellyfish for like memory. They say about this. I don't know, but I think it's on May. We got or March or May. It's with an M, and I can't believe it. I can't believe it's gonna be 6 months. 6 months. 6 years. My bad. Yeah. So he got me this miniature. Well, he allowed because he took me plant shopping. Because I was gonna say he He got me this plant for clearance, but this one's kind of bad. So he took me plant shopping at Lowe's, and he allowed me to get a plant that I wanted, and I wanted this one because it was on clearance. It was $18.98. No, I did not mark that. Y'all are so crazy. Like, I would never do that. The reason why, I'm tempted though, but I'm too scared. If I get caught, I would never go to a Lowe's ever again. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm just terrified. So yeah, it was for $18.98, and I think it went to like $9, like $9.50, and that's not bad. I love, it's a Life Trends. I can tell it's Life Trends. Well, it looks like Urban Jungle because the thing is, it's probably Life Trends. And love the planter, I love the plant, and it was looking pretty good. I do have it in a grow light, and ever since then it's been pushing out growth like no one's business. So it has grown a lot this month. It's beautiful. Just really, it's fun. It's stunning, and I love money trees. There's also some variegated ones. Also, by the way, this one was like flimsy. I think it's developing some roots already because it's looking like more like established than what it was before. But love this. Sorry, my brain went to like a different. I love this plant a lot. It's cool. Okay, next one is going to be this one. This is from a local nursery here in San Antonio, Texas, and I believe they're called Evergreen Garden Center. I'm not sure what this one's called. I know it's a philodendron, but I'm not quite sure what it's called. And it's just really pretty. I did shine the leaves because it just looks stunning. It looks so beautiful. It's one of its newest leaves. And yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like the shape of the leaves. Okay, I know that's not variegation. I think it's damage, but I liked it. I saw it like a beauty mark, and I picked this one. So this is pretty. It has another beauty mark over here. Yeah, I don't know if it's a disease, because this is a new leaf and it has it too. I say it because it's textured, like it's bumpy. I don't know. I don't mind it though. As long as it doesn't kill the plant, then I'm good. Next up is this one. This is also another plant from. No, the silver philodendron, that was not for $10. I got this one and this one. I think I got another one. Which one is it? Oh, and the string of pearls, which I will see later on. It's repotted on a new planter. But I got those three. They were for $6 or $7 at HEB. So I got the silver sword for like $6 or $7. And the string of pearls, which I will see later on. And I got this one too. This is a Tradescantia Pink Panther. Super duper gorgeous. It has this weird thing. I think it's coming out. No, it died in there, but it's still pushing on new leaves. So I'm gonna leave it alone. But it's super cute. And I did used to have this one, but it went. Oh no, I didn't kill it or threw it away. I gave it to my mom because she liked it a lot. I did made a copy of it. I had a new plant out of it. And I think that one I left it at the greenhouse, and then my grandma took it because I told her she can have it. But now I have one. And it is beautiful. I love Tradescantias. Actually, this is the third Tradescantia that I collected this month. And I have some other ones. I've been trying to get all the Tradescantias out there. There's one that I love. It's the Blushing Bride Tradescantia. That is so beautiful. Oh my god, I'm taking so long. I'm so sorry. Alright. Next up is this one. This one I got from Proven Winners at the Home Depot, and $5.98. I just watered it, so it's a little bit drippy. It is on a Max and Miles planter, but I'm using it as a cash pot because like, why not? I already got it flowering. I mean, they're cute. I don't like the flowers because they love these like brown stuff and it looks nasty. But I'm guessing it's happy. I want more leaves than anything. And I believe it's called Feeling Flirty. They changed the names on everything. It just says Leaf Joy Little. But I'm pretty sure they're calling this one Feeling Flirty Tradescantia. Cute little flowers, cute little leaves. Very, very variegated. It's beautiful. It looks like a Nanook Tradescantia, which I also do have. I love Tradescantias, you guys. I really, really do. I think they're beautiful. Alrighty. And then here's another Tradescantia, and it's the last one of this month that I got. It's called Rainbow Tradescantia. Now, this one's really, really cute. I got this one from HEB for 10 bucks. And it's nice. It has been trailing. I did have some propagations going on. I have to water them really bad. They look terrible. I haven't watered my propagations for like 3 days. They're fine. Super pretty, super pretty. The thing is, it was developing like this kind of rust look on it. I tried to Google it, but nothing was showing up. I don't know what it was. So I was spraying rubbing alcohol to maybe disinfect it. And it seems like it has slowed down. I just recently sprayed Captain Jack's fungicide. Wait, that's not fungicide, it's insecticide, the thingy. Because it says it also for like mildew, and I'm guessing it's like almost a similar thing, I don't know. And it seems like it slowed down. Now, when I was doing research, I saw it more in the nutritive scantias than anything. A lot of nutritive scantias do not like to have water on their leaves. That pisses them off. It damages the leaves. It's always best to bottom water your Tradescantias. As well, they don't like to have water on the leaves. And I also read that when they get stressed out, some varieties develop like, not that rust look, which let me see if I can show it to you. Right? It could be a form on this one too, but they develop like damage on the foliage when they get stressed out. Ew, that made like a weird sound. I think it's the ice machine. It made like a demonic sound. Yeah, but yeah. Oh, you can see all the new leaves coming out. It is on a grow light, so it's probably gonna be putting out more burger than anything. But it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. I think it was just stressed out because the new leaves look really, really good. A lot of them, and it doesn't look like it's spreading. So I'm fine as long as que se arregla and it's happy. Then I'm happy. Damn, look at those leaves. Tradescantias are so underrated. Like, everybody get onto it. No, I'm just kidding. I think everybody has their own thing in their own moment. And I think that's a lot more better and a lot more fun. Because it makes it more interesting, right? I feel like we're all into the same thing. It makes things kind of boring. Next up is this one. Again, I use a lot of these planters because I repot the plants. And I keep these cash pots. I call them cash pots. Have no holes to like water my plants and like not give them a salsa. Like, it's like a decor. Yeah, so this is my friendship. I call it friendship plant, but I think it's called Friendship Moon Valley. Doesn't have a tag, but I got it for $5.98 at Lowe's, and it's really, really cool. It's a pretty common plant. It's very underrated. I honestly love the leaves. Like, what? And it is pretty cool inside. I think this plant loves humidity, and it does not like to dry out. It wants to stay moist, which, again, my apartment's pretty humid, and I've been making sure it's like a little bit of water so it's staying moist. But it's beautiful. I love it. I got it from Lowe's, by the way. I don't know if I said that. Another plant from Lowe's. Same price. Doesn't have the price, but it's the same price. It's a purple passion plant. Pretty iconic. Everybody pretty has had one of these, I'm pretty sure, in your lifetime. And it's gorgeous. It's really, really beautiful. I've heard that once it starts to mature and it starts to grow out with age, it stops producing the purple like look on it. So I don't know, but I used to have this one and I have made it bloom. It's pretty easy to bloom. Just give it like a good grow light and it will bloom. This is another plant that does not like to have water in its leaves. Bottom water. I remember like that's how we killed both of mine back then when I had one. I used to like top water like in the shower or something like that. And, oof, no. By the way, my variegated bear pot is still alive. I'm kind of shocked. We ended up repotting it. I did it so aggressively. And then I top watered it to rinse out the leaves because the variegated bear pot has like fuzzy like foliage, and it was capturing all of the soil right when I was repotting. And now it's clean, but I was getting kind of scared because I know that variegated bear pots do not like to have their leaves wet. Prefer not to. If they do, dry it out. Like let it like make sure it's in a really, really air circulated spot. It's still alive. It's still alive. I'm kind of scared to water it. I have not watered it since I ended up top watering it. I think it's time because it's getting a little bit wrinkly, and they said that once the paws look a little bit more wrinkled, that's when you do it. So I just want to give you guys a little update on that. It's another plant that I got from Home Depot, 598 proven winners. It's just another beautiful peperonia obstifolia, I believe. This little long thing is the flower. People consider it as like a rat tail, but super duper gorge. I just love the simple and the glossy leaves on this plant. I have the marble one, like the burgundy one. These look a lot cuter in terracotta. It looks ugly in this plastic thingy. I'm pretty sure it's happy. A lot of plants like to be in plastic planters, but it's gonna go in terracotta pretty soon because like I just love the look with these peperonias. The next peperonia that I would love to get, and I've been trying to find it like on cheap with Costa Farm. I used to see it all the time, but now that I'm looking for it, I'm not finding it. But I'm pretty sure I'll find it. It's the jelly peperonia. That one is gorge. It's beautiful, and I want one. So I'm looking for that one too. Also the raindrop peperonia. Oof, that one's beautiful too. Alrighty. So next I'll show you guys some plants that I ordered from Etsy, and I did an unboxing from it. It's some rare, well, they're not rare, uncommon plants. They used to be extremely expensive, but now they dropped in value because of tissue culture. So I'm gonna go ahead and show them to you. I'm pretty sure I memorize all the names. Yeah. So I'll show you the most exciting ones. This is my philodendron ghost, and it just put out that new leaf. Isn't that so cool? It's a little baby. It's a little baby. It's a little baby. I'm really, really happy about the new leaf. Ugh, it was sold as a mint, but like there's no such thing as a mint ghost. So, yeah. Next one is this one. This is my Anthurium veitchii. I'm probably pronouncing it correctly. But veitchii, and it just put out this new leaf. Super fun. And I finally got a variegated, it's called tiger fern. But I finally got one. It's a little baby and it's still alive. It put out these nice long leaves. Very healthy. Well, when I got it was kind of like halfway, but I'm kind of surprised I was starting to put out some growth. And they did give me 2 of them because they were kind of smaller than what it was supposed to be, which was really, really nice of them. And I did offer it to my mom, but she didn't want to take it. She just doesn't want to kill it. But yes, this is the other one. Super nice. I believe these are inside and those other, no, these are outside. Those are inside. So yeah, I don't know, I probably might put them back inside. It's because it was so humid outside. I thought they were gonna like it. It was also super bright, but those plants are doing super duper good inside. I think I'm gonna just leave this inside too. So this is the other tiger fern. Oh, it's actually focusing. That's pretty cool. Sometimes the camera does not want to act up. It wants to like, oh wow, the focus. Wait, yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Next one is this one. This is a golden zebra fern. Look at that. I just love the leaves. It's beautiful. So yes, they're little babies and I hope they can grow and become happy. Next one is this one. I gotta take this off because I just finished watering it. I know you're not supposed to water these, but I did it. I also ended up repotting it ASAP because I know this plant doesn't like having wet feet. It doesn't like having moist soil. So I had to repot it to a fast draining potty mix. And it's my string of pearls. It was labeled as string of beads, but I'm pretty sure it's a string of pearls. And yeah, I ended up repotting it in a cactus potting soil. And it's on a terracotta, so hopefully it will stay happy. And I watered it because it was getting really wrinkly, the balls. So now they're nice and firm. Well, you can still see a little bit of wrinkle right there. Look at that. I guess the camera's not that bad because they'd be like not doing so good. But that's that. I'm kind of scared about that plant because like string of pearls or string of beads are kind of like, ugh. Next up is this one. I just ended up repotting this one. I did a video, but I don't know if I'm gonna post it. This is the red Maranta, and the reason why I got it because like I want to collect all the Marantas. I have my limited Maranta, which I showed in the other video, and I'll show it to you right now if I can. But this is the red one. I know they have the massive hanging baskets, but I was going a little bit cheap on this one, and I just want to watch it grow. I didn't mind getting a little baby, so it's putting out a new leaf, which is really, really exciting. I did have it over here, but I think I'm gonna put this on the grow lights. The Marantas love my grow lights. Well, they love grow lights and anything, so Yes, it's really, really cute. And it was for $5.98, and so I repotted into this planter. This is, by the way, from Family Dollar, and it was for $1.25. Really, really nice. All right, and I guess I'll show you my massive lemon lime Maranta, and she is blooming. Ugh. It was next to a cutting of water, and I had my white butterfly syngonium rooting in there. It's just water, so I'm not stressing that much, but I'm probably gonna have to repot that. Those roots look really, really ready, like they're ready to get into soil. It's fine. It's fine. This is my lemon lime Maranta. She is blooming like crazy, but not as crazy as my silver Maranta. She is doing the most. Oh, look at that. It's an olive, so it's fine. Usually what I like to do with I like to see, sometimes this is one of the signs that I look out for. When I see a yellow leaf on my Marantas and I flip the back, I usually find spreader mites, but luckily I don't see nothing on the back. I think it was just dying out of age. But yeah, she's just so big, doing so good. And she's putting out flowers, girl. And she's also putting out new leaves. So I think she's happy. I only have one. I feel like a lot of us have like two of them or three, because they're just so beautiful. And I remember this plant was kind of hard to find. And now when you find them in the store, it's just like a mandrilla, you just gotta snatch it. That one's beautiful. So yes. Talking about Calathea and Stramantes, that's going to be next up. So one of the recent ones that I got, and it's one of my biggest joys, is and I did find out what it's called. Somebody told me on Flame Star Calathea. I'm pretty sure it's called a Flame Star. The detail is insane on this plant, and the back looks so unreal. So many leaves. Now this is not me though, I just got it recently, so I think it was just happy where it was at. And I got it for $15.98 at Lowe's, but it was on clearance. It was not on the clearance rack. I know that sometimes the Lowe's system kind of messes up, or I don't know. I was gonna go back because they had mandulas and massive Marantas, but my boyfriend told me no. And I'm happy that he did, because I probably would have got a whole cart of plants when I don't have the money. So, thank you, boyfriend. But it hurts. Because I remember there was a time, there's been a lot of occasions, I see it on Facebook, that their Lowe's system on the plants, they mark everything on clearance by accident. So I heard that they're also, it could be this too. I don't know, this looks fresh though. So when they get a new shipment, so they're expecting a massive shipment, they put everything that they had, their inventory, on clearance to make space for the new plants. This looked really, really good. It's either they're taking care of it, or I don't know. But girl, that was crazy. This looked worth it for me, 16 bucks. That's how much it would have been. But for $8, that was a steal, girl. When I saw the receipt, I was like, what? And I was walking. But I couldn't, I was waiting for my boyfriend because he went to the restroom, so it was kind of complicated. If not, I would have gone back, girl. I'd be like, let's go back, but no. It was crazy. It was so crazy. So I just love this plant. It's just speaking to me, and it's just even more insane that I got it for clearance, honestly. Next up is this one. This one I haven't labeled because I sometimes forget. It's Calathea Beauty Star. This one I did pay 16 bucks for it, but it's still worth it. I just love it. It is a pretty common plant, and I do see a yellow leaf, but it's an old leaf, so I'm not stressing. Well, a few, this and that. Are there any new leaves though that look good? Because if not, something's going on. I don't see no straws coming out, no new leaves. We'll see. It's really cute though. I love how simple it is. Calatheas are just pieces of art, honestly. They're just the popular girls in houseplants, I think so. They wear their makeup. They know, they just look beautiful. So exotic. So many different varieties, so beautiful, but they're also divas. So that's why I say that. Which is nice. I like this plant a lot. I like it. And then I got this one. This would have been so nice if I got it for clearance, but no, I paid full price. But you know what? It's okay. It is some Life Trends. If you know, they charge a pretty penny for their plants. Urban Jungle is usually cheaper. They're the same, but like their Life Trends collection is like more luxury, which is cute. It's okay. But damn. So I got this for, well, it's not bad. 25 bucks, 24.98. I love the planter. It's Easter, so they have a blue one, a white one, and a pink one. Well, they're pastels. And I love the pink. I've never had a, well, that's a lie. I had a few pink planters back in my days, but I don't have any in my collection right now. Now I do. It's beautiful. I like this too. It's okay. The fake moss. But this is a never plant. I was putting that on Facebook. People get mad. Listen, girl. If you Google never plants, you're gonna find this exact plant. I know that's not the actual scientific name of this plant. I'm gonna call it what I know it. And if you can Google it, I don't feel bad. Like, okay? So I call it never plant, but it has another technical, complicated name that, if you know, some people like to flex. It's a very long name. It's like, but yeah, it's really pretty. I love the foliage. I did used to have this plant. The first time, whenever I get this plant, it always gets smelly bugs. As of now, I don't see no mellies. Sometimes it's hard because when it puts out new leaves, it has like white hairs, and it be tricking you. Like, look, let me see if I can focus. It was doing really good on focusing if I back away. If it's not too bright, like that. It's more over here, but no, I can see it here a little bit, but this is more like profound. It looks like Medibug, but no, it's just how the way is, how the plant is. I can wipe it off, but it's fine. It's putting a new leaf. I love this plant, like, and it's so big too. Like, usually I see it, but they look kind of small, but this one's so big. Don't they look like pieces of art? Isn't that so crazy? Like, wild. I have two more plants to show you, but I want to show you, I love this plant. It's getting a little bit crispy though. I'm kind of like freaking out. This is why I went to this step, because like this plant, it is putting out a lot of new leaves, so I'm not stressing out that much, but please don't get crispy. This is my Charlie Stramanti. She has grown a lot, but look at that detail. Oh my goodness. And it's so happy. It's just putting out so many new leaves. The crispiness though, it's really getting to me though. I need to cut it off. This was the only plant that I'll like fix that, like the cosmetics wise, because like I don't really like how that looks. But this plant's beautiful. It is sitting on water. I'm an underwaterer, so what I do with my water loving plants, I just make sure that they have enough water in there. So by the time I check it, it's already getting near to dry. Because if not, it would just dry out, and that's when the pests come in, the plant just starts going downhill. So, two more. This one is my new ruby tree. I'm not quite sure exactly what it's called. It's not a Taniki, it's not a ruby, I'm pretty sure. It's not a ruby. I got this from the 99-cent store for 20 bucks. Be so for real. The 99-cent store is literally killing it. They always do. My mom tells me, like, I remember back in the day, like 2 years ago, they were like slowly rolling them out. They were always put out plants, but it was like outdoor plants. But now, these past years, they're putting out they're putting out house plants, and that's where I got my yellow Calathea fusions for like 7 bucks. Girl, I gotta be going to the 99-cent store more often, girl. Like, honestly, like maybe like I'll try to go maybe at least like once a week to go for like snackies, because we like to watch movies or play games. So it is kind of a drive, but I'll be like, hey girl, like, let's just go. I gotta see if they have plants. Because when they have plants, they have good plants. And my mom told me, like, I showed her and she was like, I was there before and they had more plants. I saw those, but those were like not that impressed. She basically told me she saw other really good plants. And she told me that she's going to school now. My mom is learning how to do nails and cosmetics and something like that. So that's really, really cool. And her school is nearby the 99-cent store. So I'm gonna say like, hey girl, like, can you check for me like every now and then? Send me pictures if you see houseplants. But for $20 and this massive plant. And it's so healthy and so nice. Like these leaves are feels like I love these plants. I wish I could give it like a grow light. I do have it like in a, I don't have it in a very bright spot. I have my Monstera Aurora, which by the way is doing pretty good. The cutting is outside. She's honestly getting direct sunlight. She's not getting burnt. So I think she developed her sunscreen. And her new leaf is starting to slowly roll out, the cutting that we did. So I'm pretty sure it's rooted. And then the mother plant is pushing out a side shoot. So hoping it didn't revert back to the original. Hopefully it's a nice variegated leaf. We'll see as time passes by. So both plants are fine. People were freaking out when I chopped like half of the roots on my Monstera Aurora. But everything's okay. So yeah. Last but not least is my little staghorn fern. This was for $6.98 at Lowe's. And I know I can put in sphagnum moss, but I think I'm gonna leave it in soil. I just like, the thing is, every time I lift this plant, it throws this little hair, it's this white stuff in there. It's not good to breathe. I remember one time I held it when I picked up a massive one at Lowe's and I was like choking, like the entire time. So yeah, but it's really, really cute. I love the white fuzzy leaves. I think it's gorge and it was really, really cheap. Like I think $6.78 for this plant is it's a pretty good price. You can put in sphagnum moss on a piece of bark, but I'm gonna leave it here. Yeah, just to like have like different options. I do have one outside in sphagnum moss and it's doing really, really good. We got that for clearance last month and it's putting out lots of new leaves, which makes me super, super happy. So that is basically it, you guys, on all the houseplants that I got. It got more exciting at the end, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's new video and let me know which plants you guys got. Or this one, like the most exciting plants you got, because sometimes you guys get a lot of plants and you guys don't want to list everything in there. So like, to me, like your top 2 or your top 3 that you got and you were like, ooh. Like honestly, the string of turtles was pretty insane for me. I didn't expect to get that plant and I have it now, which is pretty crazy. Now I gotta make sure that I can keep it alive. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Something positive I see each and every single one of you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.